Remember a few days ago, I posted a story from the same People magazine saying that Prince Harry was possibly looking into changing his last name to Spencer. And I was like, I wonder what that means. And apparently, if true, this is happening. This guy is preventing the children, from getting their passports, which I don't even know what to think about this. First of all, I would not be surprised if this is true. I just think Charles is not a good person. And this sounds like something he would do. It's very petty. It's disgusting, if true. And in my opinion, it just shows what standing up for yourself will do. So many people are like, oh my gosh, whining. No, standing up for yourself. When you are mistreated, you should speak up for yourself and stand up for yourself. And yeah, this to me sounds exactly like something that a bully would do to his own son. And I can't imagine what this will do to his legacy if this turns out to be true, because what exactly has this man done? What exactly has he done except for trying to make his son's life pretty miserable, although he's not succeeding, from what I see. But anyway, if this turns out to be true, how petty of him, really, to do that to your own son instead of trying to come up with a resolution and listening to Prince Harry's concern. But no, instead they go on this smear campaign and now apparently trying to block the children from getting their passport, which this would explain why he in fact wants to change his last name. And I don't blame him, not one single bit. It doesn't change the fact that he is still a prince because he is the son of the king. But this is petty and disgusting. So anyway, I just saw this today and thought that I would give an update. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, and then, okay, so later on, either today or tomorrow, there's this article that I came across that is so funny about Charles. I can't wait to do it. I just don't have time to do it right now. But either today or tomorrow, I promise you. Have a good day. Bye. Today, I wanted to talk about something that I thought was so funny. I saw this a couple of days ago when I was talking about how Meghan was deemed this horrible bully, but not these royal families who are pampered and live an unrealistic lifestyle. And this is just my opinion. But then I had the whole Lilibet birthday happen and that video. So I'm circling back around because I feel like the algorithm was working in my favor with this article that popped up on my newsfeed. And I just wanted to touch on a few things. So one, going about the whole bullying thing, how I said I find it so hard to believe that there weren't any allegations that him or his son or his mother were bullies when they've lived in the life of luxury their whole entire life. But Meghan was slapped with these allegations that are still, like, people are still talking about it. And then that sparked a different train of thought. I went like down this rabbit hole, how when With Love Meghan aired, people were saying she's so not relatable. She's not relatable. She's not relatable. And in my mind, like, it didn't sit well with me because I'm like, so you're saying she's not relatable, but I never hear anyone say that the royal family isn't relatable. So I don't understand, but whatever. So anyway, all that to say, I came across this article. Look at the choice of words. And also, before I say that, someone in the comment yesterday was like, when I posted allegedly how Charles is blocking the children from getting their passport, whether it's true or not, I don't know. It's just my commentary on an article that People magazine put out. So the people that are like, oh my God, why are you talking about it? Contact People magazine. They're the ones who are putting this article out, making money off this article. I'm just giving my opinion on an article. I did not come up with this article. The same thing with this article that I saw online. I'm not writing these articles. These are just my humble opinions about them. So anyway, I found it interesting how he was called the pampered prince / king. Pampered. His demands, so I'm not going to go over all of them. You'll just see them here in the background. I'm just going to touch on the ones that I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. The fact, and yes, and it's so hard to believe that he was never accused of being a bully. So all that to say, his eggs must be cooked for 4 minutes only. So what happens if his eggs aren't cooked for 4 minutes? What happens if they're overcooked or undercooked? Can you imagine this man-child throwing a fit that his servants didn't cook his eggs correctly? You can read the other two. He brings his own breakfast box when he travels. He brings his own toilet seat when he travels. He takes his own bed when he travels, apparently. He gets his pajamas pressed every morning. These people apparently are more relatable than Meghan and her little flowers, edible flowers. Keep that in mind for reference. He has 4 men help him change his clothes during the day. This grown-ass man has servants that help him change, apparently, 4 times in a day. 4 times in a day. Did you hear what I said? But apparently, this is relatable. This is my personal favorite. He gets his shoelaces ironed. He has someone put toothpaste on his toothbrush. Yeah, according to this article, this is how this man lives. So again, I never want to hear someone say that Meghan isn't relatable. Because are you freaking kidding me? And I believe this. And you cannot convince me that he's kind when things don't go right. You cannot convince me of that. Sorry, not gonna believe it. This is the most ridiculous, funniest thing I have ever read in my entire life. And I never, about Charles. And I never want to hear that Meghan isn't relatable again. Have a good day.
So you mean to tell me that Harry, Meghan, Archie and Lily were at the most popular family destination on earth and no one saw them? That's not luck. That is power and that is planning. Privacy is possible. You just have to want it more than press clout. And obviously, none of this was leaked until Meghan decided to share on her own Instagram. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the very definition of privacy. When you share things on your own terms. Privacy doesn't mean that you're never heard of, that you have to disappear. I've got to give it to Harry and Meghan. Very well done. And it looks like Archie and Lily had an amazing time.
It was the slut job that ricocheted around the world for all the wrong reasons. Meghan Markle.
Oh my, I don't even know where to begin with this one. Dan Wooton. Now, I honestly didn't think it could get any worse than what overly injected in real life Lord Voldemort had to say about Meghan Markle's dance video for Princess Lilibet'S 4th birthday. But alas, this queen proved me wrong. Before we get into this, help me out with something. Why is it always the girlies that look like this, and this, and of course, this? I think that they have the right to talk about someone who's as stunningly beautiful as this, because none of them, no offense, have this extraordinary figure and beautiful skin and just overall chic as hell style. But back to this queen here. So Mr. Wooton had some words to share about Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, if you will. And he took to his talk tick to share said words, specifically about the video she posted in celebration of Princess Lilibet'S 4th birthday, where she's happily dancing right before she went into labor. This is what Queen had to say about her. And yes, it is worse than, in his words, slut-shaming Meghan Markle.
The accurate speculation that she had been wearing a moon bump. This is a subject which has, of course, been covered here on Outspoken.
Oh yes, fam, you heard that right. We have another conspiracy theorist among our rankings. Now, I went through some of Daniel's videos, and it seems to be he is a conservative individual who lives across the pond in the UK. So it doesn't surprise me that his POV is that of one who doesn't actually think this beautiful woman who is about to give birth to her daughter, where she is in fact in a hospital room with a bed and a monitor and all the little IVs that go into a woman when they give birth. No, Daniel thinks this is what he calls it a moon bump. I guess over there is what they call it here. It's I actually don't know what they call the, for TV shows and films when an actress has to pretend she's pregnant. I don't know what they call it here. What do they call it? Please let me know. The video, it gets worse, believe it or not. He posts a clip of a UK talk show called Talk, hosted by an individual named Kevin O'Sullivan, and this is what he and his host or guest host had to say about the Duchess of Sussex. It's like, come on.
Is that a real baby bump, or has she strapped it on? Because she's got form for strapping on baby bumps. So what do you think as you see it? I think
there's something very wrong with that shape, in my view. I don't know, look, I'm mesmerised, but I'm kind of sick. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, I'm glad the Queen is no longer with us, because, oh my Lord, how she would be shuddering at those images. It's so
I can't openly go on to national television, this gentleman along with that lady, I don't know what her name is, I don't care to know, and make a horrifying accusation that she has a fake baby bump is so depraved, twisted, sick, and honestly, I think she should consider litigation against all these people. Him, that host, what Meghan Kelly had to say about what Prince Harry and she allegedly killing the Queen, like, so crazy. I don't know legally what they can do against this guy for, calling her an SLUT, but I would consider all my options with that. How dare she bring up the late Queen Elizabeth and what she would think of Meghan Markle dancing and enjoying. She'd probably be so happy to see that her grandson and his wife are celebrating the birth of her great-great-grandchild to be, and yet she is using, it's so depraved. I already said that, but it's all these people, him, these two Death Eaters, this one, and I hope Billie Lourd, Carrie Fisher's daughter, Disney and Star Wars sue you for copying Princess Leia's hairstyles without their consent. Like, truly disgusting. This is a beautiful family who should be left alone and let her live in peace. Let him live in peace, and children should be off limits. That's all I have to say on that. So bless these beautiful people and have a lovely day. Ugh. How dare the UK press call Meghan Markle an SLU for posting a celebratory birthday video for her 4-year-old daughter. Disgusting. Just like clockwork, the UK press is going after Meghan Markle's latest adorable video where she is dancing with Prince Harry moments before she gave birth to Princess Lilibet. And of course, the naysayers are going after her. I mean, I knew the US press would be all over this, with this particular article posted to page 6, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry awkwardly drop it low in cringy delivery room, written by Tamantha Ryan. Tamantha, I can't with you. Anyways, the Duchess of Sussex posted beautiful content to her social media today in celebration of Princess Lilibet's 4th birthday. Some beautiful black and white stills. Oh, and the money shot with H holding Princess Lilibet right when she was born, also waddled up. Beautiful. And then, of course, the creme de la creme of Meghan and Harry dipping it and doing it in the hospital room moments before she went into labor with Lilibet. Like, this is the most premium content I think we've ever gotten from the Duke and Duchess. It's so fun. It's so personal, intimate, but it's also so relatable. I mean, I always wonder what celebrities are like behind closed doors, and literally, Meghan Markle is telling us, giving us an open invitation. Anyways, this is what Miss Camilla Tomini had to say about Meghan's video. And I read, when I was a week overdue with my second child, ironically named Harry, I did sort of go mad. Not Meghan twerking in a hospital room crazy, but bonkers nonetheless. Let's just pause it at that. First of all, Meghan is not going crazy, and she's not going bonkers. She is having a good time dancing, celebrating the upcoming birth of her then baby, Princess Lilibet. So right there, Camilla, that is shady as hell. Continuing on, I went into labor with my first child, a daughter, a day before her due date, and remained in denial until my husband finally persuaded me to go to the maternity ward, 8 centimeters dilated. Okay, I don't know anything about birth. I've never had a child. My sisters had babies, but I haven't, so okay. Continuing on, but with my son, my due date came and went along with my sanity. My father, a retired GP, recalls me calling him day and night, demanding to know why, in his medical opinion, the baby hadn't arrived yet. It was undoubtedly the hardest 7 days of all 3 pregnancies, including having to be induced with my third, another daughter. So, like many mothers, I watched Meghan and Harry's latest Instagram video with a mixture of genuine empathy and gobsmacked astonishment. Okay, let's talk about this. Now, first and foremost, carrying a baby and delivering a baby is a miracle in itself, and every single woman that goes through this is a hero. The trials and tribulations that women have to go through, the difficulties, it is a miracle, and it's all love. It's amazing. It's a miracle. That's the only word I can think of. It's a miracle. I don't think that Meghan and Harry posted this video, or it was really Meghan, to make women feel bad about themselves. I think she was just celebrating Lilibet's 4th birthday. And I know that the UK press is reading more into this because they have a lot of disdain towards her and Harry. Okay, But why? Why? Why can another woman who had a difficult pregnancy celebrate another woman, Meghan Markle, who also openly had a very difficult pregnancy? Do you remember in the Harry and Meghan documentary on Netflix, she talked about how she had a miscarriage, and that is so devastating. Mila, this is not a personal attack on you, sweetheart. Meghan is just celebrating Lilibet'S birth. Continuing on one hand, I understand the sheer lunacy that can accompany being overdue. On the other, I'm not sure, even in my wildest dreams, I would have chosen to, quote, twerk my way through it. I mean, I'm not sure twerking would even feature on the bingo card of, quote, things to do while in labor. Gas and air? Check. Epidural? Check. Last shot of my husband? Check. Perform a sexy slut drop while lip syncing to the camera? Probably not, no. Okay. How dare you call her that? Like, no, she is sharing a celebratory video for Lilibet'S 4th birthday. That is disgusting. And of course, Camilla goes on to dissect the photos of Meghan that she posted with Lilibet, the black and white photos, and how she was named after Queen Elizabeth and what Queen Elizabeth would think, and so on and so forth. Again, it's honestly appalling that both the US press and the UK press, I expected from the UK press, would show such distasteful POVs towards Meghan Markle, a woman who was in labor at the time, on her child's 4th birthday. It is not lost on me how just appalling that is, and it is not lost on me how both men and women can be jealous and nasty, but this is next level, y'all. Like, get it together, and you're really showing your true colors. And the fact that you're literally putting your names out there in publications, it's sick. It's like, God bless you, and I only send you love and wish you, like, healing.
Raise your hand if you knew that this video Meghan released yesterday in honor of Lily's 4th birthday was going to be a shit show. How do I know that? If you take a look at the 1.8 million views on said video and the thousands of comments that are on there, it gives you a good indication. I called it, and what are y'all doing? Arguing in the comments. I mean, it's fine. But some of these comments took me out, and I just wanted to share a few of them. Sorry, at 9 months, no one can do that. Fake baby. This hair tells a story. And I don't know if that's a story that should be told. That does not look like no monitoring belt. If you could get paid for using the flawless skin filter, you would be rich. I don't trust no person that has to use a flawless skin filter, honey, and want to make judgments towards other people. Meghan works harder to be relevant. Thank you for spelling her name correctly. But, girl, why you follow me? Or boy, or bot? I don't know. It's so weird. But this is the weirdest comment that I've seen thus far. I can honestly say that I am not a Meghan Markle fan, but she rocked that I have seen across social media, my social media, and specifically here on TikTok, that the amount of people who have led off with, I am not a Meghan Markle fan, I'm not a Harry or Meghan fan, but, sweetheart, were we going to know that you like them or not? I mean, you don't have a picture, like, what is the purpose of letting us know that you are not a fan, but? People who comment or say stuff like that, it's so cringe. It's so cringe. Rumor has it that William Wet-Waist Wales has lost the last hair on his head. Because the video was too much. He said, Kate and I don't have anything like that. I'm sorry. How the fuck are we supposed to compete? We don't have anything like that at all. I'm done. I'm turning red. Honey, Meghan's biracial activities and threw the internet into a frenzy. I saw somebody comment named Harry Hakeem Sussex. I get with y'all. Well, hello to my new 1,000 followers. And thank you to the TikTok gods for throwing me a bone. Mwah.
People, Lady Rosie here. How y'all doing? All my new subscribers, you're welcome, and my returning subscribers, you all know I love you. Guys, these days we got lots of stuff to talk about. The only thing we ain't got is time. But baby, the success is doing good. They're making the tabloids rich. The tabloids getting very rich because, you know, those people be getting views. And we tell the truth, we almost get nothing. That's all it takes. That's the law of the nature. You know, lies flies by really quick in elevators. And the truth comes slowly, taking stairs. Until one day, that truth is gonna come out there. So I am really not sure what to say about Princess Lilibet and Prince Archie's birth certificate thing. I've been looking into this information. I saw all those papers, but y'all know what the tabloids do. All of them reported identical stuff all the time. You're gonna see the same identical stuff in the Daily Fail, the Mirror, and the other one, Daily Beast. All of them tell the same lies most of the times. So I don't know about the truth yet, because I haven't heard anyone from the successes saying anything about it. But I don't know. It's their choice. But guess what? That is kind of really the real old English aristocrats' name. Did you all see what Earl Spencer posted about his grandfather who fought in World War I, I believe, and also World War II. He fought, and he went to school in America. And that grandfather of theirs was in America. He went to Harvard University, I believe. That's what I read from that article. Well, you know, that name, that Spencer name is some kind of cute name. But I do not think people do run from their heritage, from their names, when they are already grown. That's just me. But you know, sometimes, yeah, that Prince Harry knows what he's doing. And but I am not sure what to make out of all this stuff. So that's why I'ma sit back and I'ma shut up. And one thing, I'm gonna keep looking into this story. And if I do find any kind of little bit of the truth, I will come and tell you. But you know, Prince Harry is very good at shutting down the rumors. I am sure His Royal Highness Prince Harry will come out here to clarify all those stuff. But in my head, it's still telling me that is really not true. Yeah, so but anyway, it is what it is. And y'all know Charlie Boy is petty as my fault, because that dude has never been loved by his parents. He was loved by Diana, but guess what? He pushed that love, because why? He wanted to hang out with the courtiers, and that's why he got the smoking mirror, the queen mistress, by his side. Because you know, the queen mistress looked so horrible that he did not have no remorse to leave in that bed there and go hang out with the courtiers. Well, that's just me. It's alleged by some people. Nobody is saying it loud. You know, sometimes those people, you know, the blood of these people, the blood of King James the First, that king there who changed, altered stuff in the Bible. That dude used to hang around lots of different kind of courtiers, and those courtiers were some kind of boys who kind of really looked too cute. And that dude, King James, will take his wife. That wife was from Denmark. I was born in Denmark, if y'all guys don't know. So that, like a queen of Denmark, princess of Denmark, who got married to that dude, she was not really sharing bed with this dude. She was just way too cute, and he just kept that lady there to give the heirs to their throne. You know, the blood of these people, I don't know if they're really related, because you know, half of this family, some of them are tutors, and some of them, those people, y'all know what I'm telling you guys about this royalty. Those people are a couple of families that don't really have a relationship with this one here, the current king. The one who really has a DNA with this one here is Queen Victoria. And before that Queen Victoria there, y'all guys need to take a lot of stuff with grain of salt, because they were not related to the current, these people here. Y'all know these people here are actually Germans from Saxe-Coburg Gulf, you know, and Hanover. I tell you, I know I've been reading. I've been paying attention. So this Charlie Boy never had a real love. he had a closet love, and all those closet love, you know, sometimes they mess yourself up, and you gotta just dwell in low self-esteem error. That's what's happening with Charlie Boy. And you know, he can be petty as a motherfucker, and he's one of them motherfuckers. He petty as hell, and I can't really see him. Why does he think those titles belong to him in a constitution of the monarchy? The monarchs are grandbabies, are princes and princesses. They are his and her royal highnesses, like his royal highness Harry Windsor Wales and Bulliam Wales. They were his highness princes, and there's other one, there's the witch's kids, Peggy's kids. Those Peggy's kids are her royal highnesses. Those Andrew's kids, the Peter Prince's kids. You know, all those people are his and her royal highnesses, because guess what? Their grandmother was the Queen of England for a good 70 years. And right now, Charlie Boy inherited the throne, and Charlie Boy's grandbabies are automatically his and her royal highnesses. So I'm telling you right now, Princess, her Royal Highness Princess Lilibet Diana, oh my goodness, that makes me happy. My little niece is their Royal Highness, oh my goodness. And my little prince, my little nephew, Prince Archie, is his Royal Highness. Whether the motherfucker wants or not, it's constitutionally. Let him call the courtiers and go change that, because he does not want black babies to have those titles. Those big kids were born into those titles, and they inherited those titles with pride. And I'm gonna start calling all of them that, because we gotta respect the titles that our nieces and nephews inherited from the kingdom that mistreated our people for thousands of years. I'm gonna call them Her Royal Highness and His Royal Highness proudly and with that was bad, sir. That's not the sound coming from my car. Something kind of, I don't know who's shooting who, but anyway, it is what it is, guys. Yes. So guys, yes. So let's see that petty, low self-esteem with twisted corpus cavernosum and enlarged urethra, all those kind of stuff. This dude need to leave me alone, because dude, I don't want to say lots of stuff about you, because I'm gonna speak about some anatomical structures on your body that is compromising. It's compromised, and I ain't gonna be looking good on me. I need to sit down here and mind my black lady business. This person is out here looking for money this Sunday morning, and I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no cash. I got cards. You know, I ain't got no money to give nobody right now, man. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Cancer, God bless you for any help. Sorry, man, I apologize, and my light is on, and I am broke. So the government people, the politicians, y'all need to see. Our fathers are out here looking for money, panhandling in the morning, and this father's paper says he has cancer. And man, those Charlie Boy hanging around those palaces with their fake big C, the ones with the real big C are on the street. But you know, bad thing with these racists, they vote against them damn people by themselves. So I'ma shut up and focus on my driving. I'll talk to y'all guys again tomorrow. Please subscribe to all the success friendly channels and share my videos so we could get more views. Okay, let's get more views on my channel. There's the only way of doing it is take those videos, throw them on Facebook, throw them on other places, platforms where y'all guys have been traveling out here. Some queens out here told me to also share those on my platforms. You know my platforms there, There no people who even watch anything that I do talk about. Those people on my Facebook, I don't know if they really exist. They look like half dead. And those people, well, let me just shut up. You know, sometimes my mouth be so bad. Reba Anderson, Lutando Nandeni, all of your guys, cookies and creams, Connie Balma, all my queens, y'all guys will be praying for me. Please keep praying for me. Joyce Anderson, all those good, my queens are here, and my Ernie Cool, my king, how you doing, everybody? I love y'all guys. Y'all take care. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Bye for now.